these people are hung together, or rather they have to do this thing. If one of them don't resign, even one, the tribunal moves on. If all of them resign, the end of tribunal ends there, because the tribunal was formed to investigate their conduct. Now, what is likely to happen from a government analysis point of view is that if the government would wish to move this further, they are likely to turn, because if they resign, remember, if they resign, the tribunal cannot, because it was meant to investigate their conduct. They are likely to turn it into an inquiry to find out exactly what happened around there if they want to push it further. Remember, however, if only one do not resign, the tribunal moves on, and even the others will be implicated. Even if 3 resign, or 2 resign and 2 do not, and they move on. Now, what are the consequences? Very, very simple. Please, Victor, my advice is this: go only to that tribunal if you're very sure it will evict you. Because if it doesn't, one of the things that's likely to come out is preferring of criminal charges for all of them. So even if only one faces the tribunal, it will apply to all of them. So it's all about conscience. This thing is all about what do you think? How much are you willing to give out? How much are you willing to give to the people? Now listen, the biggest complication about these commissioners, Victor, is the fact that they were quote unquote indicted by the Supreme Court. Now listen, when we saw the split screen, I mean, as lay people, we didn't know exactly what happened within a split of a second. One time Kerala is announcing results, and the other one. So, honestly speaking, because we like being objective, right? But we said, okay, fine. Is this what happened? Fine. They were given a day in court before the Supreme Court, and everybody went there with their lawyers, and finally, the judgment was out that indeed the results were okay. Chebukati was fine, and these other people. So everybody knew this. Therefore, they must have been playing with some political forces. And so, if that is so, that's why the members couldn't stay in jail. And by the way, who chased them? Nobody. They chose not to attend. They chose not to attend. They sent their lawyers. Yes. They were supposed, look here, if they had something to prove or demonstrate, they should have taken the earliest opportunity at JLAC to go and defend themselves. Look. But the fact that they kept away, Kenyans are asking, okay, the guilty are always afraid. Maybe that's why they ran away. So if they so think that they don't have a case, the best way is to resign, let the matter settle, and hope that the government will not pursue them further to form an inquiry, because when an inquiry is formed, they'll be again asked to come and testify on what happened. But what's the overall of this thing, Victor? And because that's very important, baggage in, baggage out. What happened? Yes. The issue of controlling the selection panel. Remember the laws that were passed at night in Parliament one day, giving powers to 4 MPs from ODM and Jubilee, that the ones 4 out of 7, they were the ones who controlled who is going to be the commissioners. Yes. That's how the 4 came in, and that's why we are saying we want what we call independent institutions.